Bar Association to the point of wanting to issue a legal notice on WHO Chief Scientist Soumya Swaminathan. What is the cause of action?
So the trigger for us to issue the legal notice came on May 10th when we had two contrasting views coming in. There was an announcement from the Health Minister of State of Goa in India, wherein the government of Goa had decided to have ivermectin included in the line of treatment for people of Goa. And no sooner that the announcement came in, there was a tweet from Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, who is the chief scientist at WHO, and her tweet said, "Do not like it is a WHO's stand not to use ivermectin, and the recommendation of WHO was against the use of ivermectin." And in this tweet, she had embedded a link, and this link took the reader to the company statement issued by pharmaceutical company Merck, and wherein there was a rationale, according to Merck, why ivermectin is not recommended. As to there were some, no, it said that there are no studies which support the efficacy and safety of the drug ivermectin for treatment of COVID-19. So at Indian Bar Association, we work on the principle that don't see who is right, see what is right. So we had these two contrasting views, wherein a state has decided to use ivermectin for treating COVID patients, and immediately there is a tweet coming in from the chief scientist WHO, Dr. Soumya, saying do not use it. And there was a lot of confusion. There were a lot of crisscross opinions on it as to how is this possible. And in fact, the immediate impact of her tweet was the state of Tamil Nadu, another state in India, withdrawing ivermectin from its protocol, state protocol, and they had included it earlier, but only after her tweet they had removed it. And we have an interesting update here. In fact, influenced by her tweet, there was a group in Goa who had filed a petition in the High Court questioning the state government's stand as to why is ivermectin being included when WHO has warned against its use. And the good part of it, the encouraging part of it, is the judgment was out just day before yesterday, and the court has ordered in favor of ivermectin. And in fact, we are trying to get the affidavit. We just to see what was stated by the state on affidavit. It is there in the news items which have been reported. So, if you permit me, I could just read out a few sentences from the news covering this development. The news goes, Advocate General, who is the advocate for the state of Goa, told the court that it is a decision taken by doctors and deliberated by the expert committee, and that there was an unnecessary uproar created about this issue, about its use. Advocate General said the drug has no side effects and has been advised by doctors. Further, now this is interesting, stating that the petitioner, the ones who filed this case, questioning the state government stand, those are the petitioners, stating that the petitioner has referred to the WHO directive recommending against its use. The court stated that the expert committee can apply its mind and vet this. The Advocate General said that the WHO initially said coronavirus was not contagious, not airborne, not transmissible, and it took 6 months to inform the people that it was a super spreader. The state government stated that it decided to give ivermectin to all suspected and symptomatic cases and to positive patients in home isolation kits. So you see, it's like a tight slap on the face of WHO because the court has ordered in favor of ivermectin. So these are the developments. This is, of course, the very recent developments. But as I said, the trigger for issuing the legal notice was this tweet and the announcement of State Health Minister on 10th of May. That was the point when Indian Bar plunged into this, and we decided to conduct extensive research. We were aware of, in India, there was a white paper presented by Dr. Suryakant Tripathi from Lucknow. So we were aware of it. But after this incident of 10th of May, the tweet and the state announcement, we conducted in-depth research. And that was when we were led to the websites of FLCCC and BIRD. And there was like ocean of information. And we all at IBA were like so shocked that there is so much of data so much of data, and doctors are themselves coming and testifying, and they are saying that they have treated patients with mild, moderate, serious symptoms, and we just couldn't. We were very restless. It was very unsettling to know that there exists a drug which has brought people back from the doors of death. So why are people dying then? Why? And then it made a very strong case to go ahead and draft the legal notice and issue it upon her.